Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm just going to jump straight into it because I'm excited. Today, I've been actually the last couple of weeks, I've been talking to people about different things on their about Facebook and social media. And I spoke to a wonderful lady called Mary DAC, and I can never say her last name. And one of the things that came up was she's like I said, I think I have some skills in this area now. I think I've learned a little bit over the past couple of years, just about doing bits and pieces, following different people on both Instagram and Facebook and other places, and seeing what they've done and recreating bits and pieces. And I guess, sometimes I think some people say, oh, look, social media is, I just don't like it, or it's a constant battle, or, we've got to keep doing this, and I've got to. And when what happened is I'm like, you know what, I actually have skills in this area. And there was a mind shift of going, I have skills in this area. I actually know a little bit about what I'm doing. I've still got room to learn lots more. I understand that, but like the ripple, I'm not the newest newbie anymore. I'm that next ring out, right? And once you get to that stage, then you can expand a little bit more and expand a little bit more, and slowly increase your knowledge and increase the things you do. So what I wanted to show you really quickly today is 3 things that I learned about my Facebook profile that helps you maximize your real estate on Facebook, to help you maximize getting people to kind of click through to the things that you want them to, and to be able to interact with them and all of that. So I'm going to share my screen here, this one. Okay, so, and as I said just before, I'm still learning and I'm still tweaking, and also it is a constant, almost like a constant game, like chess game, where you're putting your pieces out there, seeing what happens, and someone else, and then Facebook makes another move, right? And so you'll hear about the algorithm working against you, or they've changed the algorithm. Honestly, I have no idea about that, but this is what I've seen to work for me. Now, the first thing is your profile picture, and this is my profile. The little circle is your profile picture, and obviously you can see down here I've got this is the picture that's shown in the chats that you do, and the chats that you're having, and also it's shown on any comment that you make, all of the things. This is the profile picture you can see here. If I scroll down, it's not going to load now. But this is a little picture that is basically you. Now, this is how people see you. This is like if they had a mental picture in their head and they've only met you through Facebook, this is what they're thinking. This profile picture is you. Now, why that's important is if you keep on changing that, if you change that every week or every couple of weeks, or swap it up too often, people don't recognize you when you're commenting in different places, when they see you in their feed, and when they see you in all of the places, they don't actually click that is you. Does that make sense? Feel free to put in the comments if that makes sense to you, because what they see is this is kind of like your little logo that's stamped everywhere for your person. So things that I would change about mine is my background is quite busy. And if you have a look just over here, this is James Cooper. A lot of you might know him. See how it's just a simple yellow background, something bright. If he comments anywhere, it's quite obvious, bright yellow with James's face there. So I would change the background and make it clearer, simpler, either a single brand color, or say a couple of stripes, or something nice and simple. And make sure that you're actually looking at the camera. So face on, I've been told is best. Obviously mine's not quite face on. I've got a little bit of a side thing happening. It was just a photo that I chose a little while ago, but I'm not going to actually change that. Maybe for the new year or something like that. Changing it once every year or 2 is kind of what you want to do. So you don't want to change it too often. Okay, that's your profile picture. Now this cover here at the back. Now, this is what I posted about the other day. And if you want to go have a look at the post, feel free. Editing your cover photo is like adding a post in your timeline. And for whatever reason, and again, I don't know the algorithms for Facebook. I don't know any of that stuff, but it gets a lot of views and gets a lot of hits when you change up your cover photo. So if we click on our cover photo, what we have here is the picture. So this is a picture. It's not a clickable thing in itself. What you can do here is just like a post. You can put in a description and all of that sort of stuff, and you can edit that. You can flesh that out more. For example, if you've got a course or a workshop or something coming up, you can add more details here about what you do. I think Jo put in the comments that she puts, you know, I've got a Facebook group. Join me here. So again, I put links in the comments. So if we scroll back up here, I've got the link to my YouTube channel right here. And just in the last, that's 2 days, I've got another like 12 subscribers just from this. And my YouTube channel's been around for 2 weeks. So for me, that is massive growth in that 2 weeks, or in those 2 days. And so this is another way that you can use this real estate. So all you do is click on your cover photo, edit the description here, and then you can add comments just as you would any other post. Okay, so that's number 2, make use of that. And this cover photo, unlike your profile picture, which I just said don't change very often, with your cover photo, you can change that as, you know, once a week, once every couple of weeks. That's totally fine, because this, you only really see this when you come to your profile in itself. So it's not something, you won't see it if you're commenting and all of that sort of stuff. When people do look at your profile, they go, hey, who's this cool person? I'm going to click on them. When they come and see my profile at the moment, now they go, oh, look, she's on YouTube. And you can click on that and see more details. As I said, it's also a post then in your timeline. If I scroll down, see, Billy updated her cover photo. And this here, 30 comments, lots of people looking at it, and it, oh, you can't stop notifications at the moment. So, but it's looking at this, it means that so a lot of people have seen it. And if you even look, like there's 40 reactions there compared to some of my other comments where there's just 2 or 3 or 5 or that sort of thing. A lot, for whatever reason, updating your cover photo seems to get a lot of view time. Just saying. So if you've got a workshop coming up, if you're launching a new course, if you've got a book coming out, which I know some of you guys do, and that is awesome, I'm super excited to read some of them. If you've got, if you start your YouTube channel, if you've just got something different or new, or you want to tell people that you've changed what you're doing, you've slightly pivoted, you know, put your statement, you know, I help people find success through creating new ideas, or whatever it is for you. Put it up here in your cover photo. The third thing is this little strip right here. And this is your description, and you only have, let me have a look, if we go edit, we only have a couple of 100 characters. So it's very short, succinct, and usually I would have a link in here. Now what I've done is I've actually grabbed, this is my links page. So this page, if you don't have a links page, Linktree is one. This is straight off my website. However you want to do it. But this is all the different things that you can do that, you know, and there's a lot. I'm always a work in progress. Anyway, but there's a lot of things that you can have, and whatever you're promoting at the time, put that at the top. So the order of these swaps around a little bit for me. And so here we go. We've got our link here. That is quite long. So what I just use, I use Bitly. There's also Tiny URL and a couple of others, but basically we chuck the link in there, shorten it, and it gives us this nice succinct little thing. I can copy that then and put that in right here. And oh, I'm 7 characters over. Let's just go. Finish task. Grow. Okay, I need one less. Can I do one less? You know what? If I go instead of helping, I help. There we go. And we can save that. So that link is another place that you can have, you can let people know what you do. And if you have a look, when you change it, post your bio to your newsfeed. Now, again, for whatever reason, I'm just going to share now, and then that comes up in your timeline. It may not be there. I'll have to refresh. But anyway, that gets, again, a lot of hits. So I can't tell you again why, but the last time that I changed my my bio, there was quite a number of hits and people going, oh, that's so, you know, exciting to see what you're doing, all of those sort of things, which then you can start conversations with them for the people who are interested in what you're doing. So they're my 3 tips on maximizing this real estate you have on Facebook. Not changing your profile pic and having it something that people go, I know that person, you know, that's them. And not changing that one all the time so that they recognize you in all the places where you're commenting. Using your cover photo, having a link there, and using that description of on your cover photo, and using your bio, again, both as a post when you change it, and also to give them a place to go when they need it. If you have any more questions about any of that, feel free to put it in the comments. And I would love to hear about when you change up any of these things, and let us know if the algorithms are working in your favor, and yeah, and how that's working for you. Enjoy, have fun.